guys, it's Charlie, and I'm actually doing a tutorial video here. I've never done a tutorial video, so God help me in doing this. But you might see I've changed my UI for the moment. Well, that's kind of because there are some of you who don't actually know how to customize your UI. So and this patch has been out for quite a while now. You know, you've been able to customize your UI for quite a while now. So you know, I'm probably not going to be good at doing a tutorial, but I thought I'd just show you guys, you know, how you can customize your UI, what you can do in it, and so forth. So let's begin with the basics. So you know, currently this is the default interface. So if you want to customize your interface, all you've got to do is press open interface editor, and you'll come to a screen like this. Now I know it looks very daunting, I know, but if you want to, you can just focus on one of your interfaces. So you know, if you press all, you get everything, and oh my god, what the hell do you do? It looks daunting. Oh my god, I know, but you know, so let's start with, I know, conversation. So when you get into a conversation, as you know, your conversation portraits, if you're in a group, it's right to the side there, it's right to the left. Conversation rewards, you know, if you've got companion, that's where your rewards will show up. You know, oh, you've got 50 affection with whoever. Your response wheel, so your 3 choices of responses, or 2 choices, whatever it is. And then conversation subtitles, basically what a character would say if you have subtitles on, or what an alien says, like that. So if you ever want to move those around, you know, you just got to click on them, and you could just choose where to put them. I'm not sure why you would want to put the conversation subtitles there, but you can if you want to. I know, you might want to put your response wheel, I know, here. Again, I don't know why you'd want to. It just feels more natural for it to be here. And also, if you want to, you can actually change the scale as well. So if you actually want the response wheel to be bigger, there you are, it's going to be a lot bigger, and you know, you can see it a lot bigger. The text will be bigger, I believe. Conversation subtitles, you know, you can just put it above it if you want to. You can also make it a lot smaller. So you know, if you want to make it extremely small, though I don't know how you'd want to see that. It's like that. I don't know how you would even want that. It's a little dot like that. Why would you even want that? So you know, the best size is probably around about, I don't know, 0.8 to, I don't know, 1.1. Those are the best sizes. But you know, if you're like my mum and you have to have everything big, then probably 1.25. So you know, that's that. You know, you can just move those around if you like to. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. I'm just gonna change everything back to default for me. So you know, that's the conversation editor. Let's do the main HUD last. So you get to the group now, and you know, you actually, we might as well go to the main HUD now. So you got the main HUD. So you got your companion quick bar. So when you open your companion, the quick bar will end up, I believe this is where their quick bar will end up. You can change this if you want to. You know, you can change the scale, but if you want, you can also change the amount of slots you have. So you know, you can have 6 slots, but then you can have, I know, slots per row. So that gets smaller. So if you want more slots again, you'll have around about 4 slots per 3 rows. And that's the same for your quick bars as well. So just your regular quick bars. So you know, quick bar 3. If I were to have it open, a lot of you want to know how I got mine smaller down here. In fact, I'll go to my UI right now. Actually, I'll cancel that. Yes, let's cancel. So let's go to my UI. Some of you actually wonder how I got these to be so small. Well, that's pretty simple. So I've scaled mine down to 7 because I don't really need mine to be so big like that. I really don't need it like that. So I've just scaled mine down to 7. Number of slots per row. There's 12 slots per row. There's 4 rows. Well, not 12 slots per row. You know, I got 12 slots. So if I were to decrease it, you know, the slots disappear, which I don't want. you know, because I do have some empty slots right now, but they'll be filled eventually. That's what she said. So, you know, I've got 4 rows, so I've got 4 rows of 3. If I were to increase that, you know, it's starting to get a little bit wobbly there. Then there's 6 slots per row, so as you can see now, there's 2 per row, and then just so forth, and then you could just have it as one giant row if you wanted to, but that's not what I like. That's not what I like to do with mine. The player frame, you can also increase the scale of that if you'd like to. You know, I turned mine to 0.8 because I really don't need it so big. It just clutters up the screen for me. And if you know, you can flip this horizontally. So, you know, if you'd like you to be on this side instead, then go ahead. Or if you just, you know, if you want to be weird in my opinion, and have yours like this on this side, you can. You know, you can also put your player frame up here if you want to. You can put your player frame anywhere. You know, it's just entirely up to you what you'd like your design to be. So let's cancel that because I don't want any changes to that. Let's go back to interface editor. So the social center, you know, you can move this little thing around. So you can choose where you'd like to have how many people are in the same location as you are, and you know how many guilds are online, and how many messages you have. I don't have any messages on my Jedi consular. It's so sad. You know, the menu bar up here, you know, you can choose where you'd like that to be. The phase indicator, you know, you could decide. It just shows you whose phase it is and everything. Target of a target. Now, I don't like having that on, but I believe, I think this is good sometimes. When you've got your target, and it will show up on here, you can see the target of your target. So if the target of your target is you, then you'll know about it. But if the target of your target is the tank, then you know you'll know about it. So that's kind of good to have on in an operation. But I choose not to. I probably should have that on. But again, I choose not to. Target of target cast bar. You know, you can see the target's cast bar, so you can see the tank's cast bar if that's what the target's looking at. Tutorials, you know, they just pop up, you know, don't they? Your party, you know, you can choose where you like your party to be. You know, they don't have to be on your left side; they could be on your right side if you'd like to. Mission tracker, I have that small as well. I'm not sure who would want to have it that small, but they do. But you get the general gist of how to use the UI and how to rescale everything. You get the general gist. Now this I didn't actually figure out until hours later after recording the tutorial you just watched. Now I didn't actually know how you could move your chat bar. And after so long, I actually figured out how you can do it. So if you guys do not know how to move your chat bar, it is actually pretty simple. You don't do it in your interface. You don't do it there. All you have got to do, you can't click there and hope it moves. That just doesn't work. What you've got to do, you click on general, you hold it down, and voila! Your chat is moving and you can put it wherever you like. Yeah, so I didn't realise that until now. I feel like an idiot, but that's how you move your chat around. So now you can have your chat up there, you can have your chat over here, even though you can't swap those to move over to that side. You can have your chat down here if you wanted to. So there you are, that's how you move your chat. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you a few things I didn't show you in that previous tutorial video because I just forgot to mention it, and you know, just general stuff like that. So let's go into the interface editor. So something I didn't show you. Let's say you're going on a player frame. I didn't show you about the alpha. Basically, what the alpha just does, it's just a transparency of the of whatever you like. So if you want to, you can have your player frame 32 alpha, and as you can see, you can see right through it. So it's it's a bit transparent. So you can see through it. You can have it like that if you like to, but I choose not to because I prefer to see everything. Yeah. Let's just put that back to normal. The other thing I didn't show you was the debuff and buff scale. Basically, what it is that you see these little icons. You see these little buffs down here. These little buffs here. Basically, it just changes the size of them. So let me just show you. I need to get that back because I didn't save that. Save. So you can see those little icons down there. They're very small. And if I want to make them pretty big, there you are. I have giant buffs. You know, I don't like my buffs that big. That sounds a bit wrong to say, actually. I don't like my buffs that big. No, I don't like my buffs that big. So I'm going to change it back to 0.6. Was I at? It was 0.6, yes. And you could do the same for the debuff scale if you'd like to. Show information text. You know, I have my text on so you can so I can see that I have 100 out of 100 force and 3,340 health. You don't have to have that shown if you don't want to, but I choose to because I can. I don't. You can. Can you do it for the enemy as well? Yeah, you can do it for the enemy as well. Display with no target. You don't have to have that there if you don't want to, but I choose to have it there. Show role icon. So I think it just shows what their role is. Let's see if I can get a. Let's see. So you got C2N2 right there. Show role icon. Does that actually do anything? I don't think it does. I don't know. Show information text again. You don't have to see the health if you want to, but I choose because it's easier. Show effects on the bottom. You can have it below. You can have it down here if you want to, all their buffs and debuffs and everything if you want to, but I choose to have everything at the top. You could also flip them horizontally and everything if you'd like to, which you don't have to do if you don't want to. You can also change the scale and everything. Warzone, you know, you've just got all your scorecards here. You can choose where you'd like to have your scorecards. As long as it's not in the way of everything else, then you'll be fine. So you don't want to have your Void Star scorecard right in front of all your abilities, because then you won't be able to see a thing. Space combat, you might have noticed in one of the Jedi Consular videos, I had everything all over the place. You know, I've fixed that now, so my space combat portrait, where you see your ship and your health and everything, it's all, it shows over here for me. Do remember the UI actually won't show up, so this thing, the cast bars, they won't show up when you're doing space combat. Space combat missiles, just to show me how many missiles I've got. Achievement tracker and mission tracker, so you know they're always at the side for me. Have I missed anything else out? Oh yeah, I think I did miss one thing out. I don't know what I'm doing. Main HUD. You know, the menu bar, you can change that size as well. You know, you can have it big, you can have it small, though I don't know why you'd want to have it that small again. Buttons per row. You know, you don't have to have them all in one go. So if you want to, you can have it like that. You can have your menu bar like that. But that just looks odd. You know, I mean, look at that. 5, 5, 1. That just looks odd. And then if you try to get it back to 6, you've got that odd one there. It's just it ruins it. Even if you try and do it at 4, you can't get it there. You can't get it perfect. So anybody with OCD would have no choice but to get it at 11. They'd have no choice. So yeah, sorry about that. It's something BioWare have done. You know, you can't change it. You know, if maybe if there was 12 buttons, then it would be more fairer. But there's not 12 buttons. There's 11 buttons, which is annoying. So, I believe that is it for the UI tutorial. If there's any other tutorials you'd like me to try and do, feel free to post it in the comments. I'm no good at tutorials, as you've just seen clearly. But, you know, this is my first one. So, I've given it a try. A couple of you were... well, I think only one of you actually wanted to know about how to change everything, and so I thought I'd do a giant tutorial anyway, even though I'm pretty sure there have been tutorials out there which has already explained all this, but I thought I'll do it for you guys anyway, for my 1,400 and... is it 50 or was it 80 subscribers? Well, I'm nearly at 1,500. Yay, thank you everyone who subscribed. I'm going to be doing some more Jedi Consular videos, so I'm going to start doing those again. I don't know when, probably in the next few days. I'm going to let my Bounty Hunter video settle just for now, and this video, of course. And then you'll probably see some more Jedi Consular, and then maybe my Sith Warrior again. I might have to just do the macro binoculars quest line just to try and get myself up to level 55. But we shall see, and I need to change my skills. I don't know, it reset my scales, I think, so I need to sort those out. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you next time. And a farewell to you.